If Jim Irsay had called you and asked you to be the coach the second half of the season for the Colts, you would have said what?
I would have said, Jim, I can give you some recommendations, but there's no way I can do this, especially if you're going to tell me I can't play the two quarterbacks that might give us a chance to win.
Explain that to me. You got these two. That's why it feels like they're tanking here, Tony, because you're not playing the better quarterback. Sam Ellinger looked lost out there. He looked like he hadn't played. And you got Nick Foles and Matt Ryan who aren't going to play for you. Explain that to me.
Yeah. Matt Ryan, I guess it's the fact that it's contracts and he plays so much, then you pay this money next year. If he gets hurt, this much is guaranteed. And so you think, okay, we're not going to make the playoffs or we're not going to win a Super Bowl, so we're not going to do that. But Nick Foles, I can't understand. I love Nick Foles, and I think in this situation, a guy who can get rid of the ball quick, who knows the NFL landscape, who has done this in the past and led teams on second half marches, I'm not sure why he's not playing.
It's incredible. It really is. Where you're going, all right, are you trying to win? Because you don't want to win because you want to get a high draft pick so you can find your quarterback. Right?
Well, yeah, I just don't know if that's the case. I mean, just looking at the way things have happened, go back, we're watching Patrick Mahomes and we're saying he's generational. He was the third quarterback picked in that draft. That you didn't have to get the first pick to take him. And if you had the top pick and, you maybe didn't use it wisely or you picked the guy everybody thought you should pick and it didn't turn out that way.
Well, you had, the Colts had Andrew Luck, then Jacoby Brissett and Brian Hoyer, Phillip Rivers, who was 39, Carson Wentz, 37-year-old Matt Ryan, and Sam Ellinger. I mean, they have a roster that I thought was Super Bowl quality. It was, could you get something out of your quarterback? And they got nothing out of those quarterbacks.
Yeah, well, I think Jeff's plan is going to be, hey, we've got a dynamic running back. We've got to help our defense out. We've got to run Jonathan Taylor. We've got to be able to throw play-action passes, and we've got to execute at the quarterback position. Can Sam do that? Let's see. And then if he can't, gosh, I think you have to try to think Nick Foles can do that. We've seen him do that.
Yeah. I just wonder if they're going to let him, get an opportunity there.
I don't know. That baffled me, that statement that Sam Ellinger is going to be our quarterback the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I just said, how can you say that when you've never seen him play in an NFL game? What if he goes in and he does look lost? Do you just say he's going to be the quarterback the rest of the season when you've got two really good two quarterbacks who've been in Super Bowls?
I know.
How do you say that Sam Ellinger is going to be the quarterback the rest of the season?
The more we're talking, the more I'm shocked that Jim Irsay would not reach out to you to ask you your opinion, as a consult him on what to do in that situation. I really am surprised.
I think he had his mind made up what he was going to do.
Would you have talked him out of that?
Yes, I would, as a fan and a former Colt, I would have said, hey, Jim, you've got as many wins as the Rams, the Super Bowl defending champs, have. There's no super teams out there. Get this going. Stay with Frank. Let's see if we can win a few games here. Get back in the race. If you make the play, you already beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Everybody's saying they're going to the Super Bowl. You already beat them. So if you get in, who knows what's going to happen? So stay with the best course of attack to get you in these playoffs.